Today, I'm taking you with me as I explore the lovely Italian countryside, biking, discovering beautiful new beaches, eating pasta and crostata cake like there's no tomorrow, and wearing my big floppy hat as if I'm at least Sophia Loren in one of her famous movies, minus the lovely carvy figure, of course. And while I'm doing that, we're going to talk about all kinds of things in our 50s and in our 60s because there's a lot of things to talk about that no one is discussing. I think we are all here because we are looking for new ways to have a great life after 50. And I have this vision that we are all growing together and learning from each other. I'm just floored by some of your comments. I learned so much from you. You guys are my inspiration. If you think about it, we are the first generation who are in their 50s and are expected to live into their 90s on average. That's a lot of time to live, and I think that's something to celebrate. What do you think? No generation before us had so many years to live after their kids have left the house. So we are basically reinventing a whole new phase in life where you're super energetic, you're strong, and you're all fired up after years of putting your dreams on the back burner for the sake of raising a family, and now you want to have fun. What shall we call this period in our lives? We need to give it a name. Let me know what you think, guys. Not so long ago, just in our parents' generation, you were lucky if you reached age 70. So we are like pioneers that are the first investors in Amazon or the first investors in Bitcoin or the first people to put solar panels on their roof. We are fighting outdated views of what this age is all about, like the belief that it's too late to be starting over at this age, or that you're too old to be doing this or that. These are beliefs that belong to another period in history. So now that we got that off the table, I want us to talk about the things that are coming between us and our happiness, because one of the best anti-aging secrets that I've learned is that you need to be happy. So how do you keep yourself happy? You do something that makes you a little bit scared, a little bit out of your comfort zone, but makes your heart pound like crazy from the excitement. And boy, have I done that in the last 8 years. If you don't know anything about my background or about the journey that I've made, you should definitely go watch my previous videos. You can watch me just a year ago at the beginning of this journey, starting out this YouTube channel, packing my stuff and getting ready to move abroad. I was so not sure what the hell I was doing. I was trying to explain, mostly to myself, by the way, why I was doing it, and my voice was wavering as I was talking about it. I had no clue what I was doing. I just knew that I had this gut feeling that I need to move away from my home country and that I wanted to start a YouTube channel. And that's what I did. And here I am 1 year later. One of the things that no one says out loud is that your 50s can be an amazing time in your life. After years of taking care of the family, you get a chance to pause and actually ask yourself, what do I really want to do now and what makes me happy? And finally, live life the way you've always dreamed of. And you know, we've been fed this ridiculous belief that you can only enjoy life when you're young, but that is such bullshit. I've never enjoyed life more than now in my 50s. But was it easy to get to this point? Absolutely not. I've made tons of mistakes and some of them held me back for years. The first mistake was thinking in terms of all or nothing. Either I move abroad or I don't. While in reality, it doesn't need to be so black and white. For instance, if you want to travel solo, but you're afraid, you're freaking out of doing it, why don't you go for an overnight in the next city in your country, in a place where you feel safe, and just test the waters, see how it goes. Build your confidence. In my case, when the light finally went on in my head, I realized that I don't have to make any decisions that are premature. So I started to go back and forth to Portugal, staying 1 or 2 months each time, staying in short-term rentals and exploring different areas. And I did this for 2.5 years until my daughter reached the age of 20 and until I felt safe enough that this place felt familiar for me and that I had made enough connections and friends for me to feel safe. And I made these connections by going to expat group meetings, and I did it even on days where I didn't feel like it because I'm an introvert. But I made sure to step out of my comfort zone. The second thing that was holding me back was asking myself the wrong questions, like, do I want to live in Portugal for the rest of my life? And of course, when you ask yourself stupid questions, you kind of paint yourself into a corner because who knows? Can I be honest with you? I'm 58 and I still don't know where I want to live for the rest of my life. So I just try to ask myself better questions that don't make me freeze, and I try to put one foot in front of the other and just start walking. Is it easy? Not at all. I can't even count the number of times that I felt like giving up or going back, because I felt so displaced, and I still do feel sometimes like I will never feel at home anywhere, ever. But when I look back at these moments, even though they were very scary and very tough, I feel that it's in these moments where I grew up as a person more than any other time, and I learned to feel capable, and I got my confidence from these moments more than anything else. I want you to remember that if you don't like your life, you can fix it. Life is still happening. It's not over yet. And you can walk toward happiness one step at a time. The amount of joy that I've experienced ever since making these changes in my life is huge. If you want to know more about it, let me know in the comments what exactly you'd like to know and if you have any specific questions. If you like this video, just do me a quick favor. Just click on the like button below. It helps with the algorithm and the ranking. And why not subscribe to the channel and follow if you haven't already done so. I hope you enjoyed exploring Italy with me, and I'll see you again very soon. Can't wait because I love spending time with you. I'm sending you a big hug. Thank you so much for being here with me. I love you.